A new initiative could reduce or forgive some medical debt for some North Carolina families. Governor Roy Cooper made that announcement this morning. WRAL Capitol Bureau Chief Laura Leslie is live at the governor's mansion with who would be helped and how this would work. Laura.
Renee, Cooper said today that the state will use federal funds as an incentive to get hospitals to forgive some outstanding debts for low and middle income families, and going forward to make sure that families who are and patients who are entitled to charity care are actually enrolled in it. At a news conference today, Cooper said his administration would use extra funding from Medicaid as a carrot to kind of persuade hospitals to forgive some $4 billion in old medical debt owed by low and middle income families. He said hospitals will likely come out ahead because they rarely collect more than a small percentage of old medical debts because people just don't have the money to pay them.
However, large judgments remain on the books that prevent people from buying a house or getting a credit card or hurting their credit in other ways.
As for who this would cover, for people on private insurance, it would apply to people making up to 3.5 times the federal poverty level. That's about $52,700 a year for an individual, or $109,200 a year for a family of 4. People on Medicaid would automatically be qualified. The debt that would have to be covered would have to be at a participating hospital. Hospitals have to opt into the program, and some may not. The debt has to be at least 2 years old, and it would have to have been incurred on or after January 1st, 2014. That's the first date at which the state could have but did not expand Medicaid. Now, if you're wondering how to apply for this, you don't have to. This is something that the hospitals, if they agree to do it, will work with a third-party vendor to identify debt that would qualify. And the earliest any of this could happen would be 2025 or possibly 2026. I've asked a group that represents hospitals in North Carolina for their position on this new initiative. I have not yet heard back from them. Laura Leslie, WRAL News, live in Raleigh.